Boom! What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another live stream today on CodeNamePizza, and here is something extremely different. Today, we're not playing Call of Duty. Believe it or not, no Call of Duty today. Today is bringing you guys early gameplay of a game from my childhood, but with one special twist. This game has been remastered, and I've played it. I got to play it yesterday, and I've got early gameplay to show you guys. And hopefully, you're excited, just as excited as I am. Because honestly, this is something that was just a huge part of my childhood. And I hope you enjoy it. So I'm going to play the gameplay. I'm going to let you guys watch it. I played it for like an hour, but I recorded 20 minutes for you dudes. I can play this for you right now, and we can talk about the gameplay. And this is completely something new, and I apologize if you don't like this kind of stuff, but I was excited to play this. So talk away inside the chat. I'll answer any questions that you guys want to know. There you go, dude. Let's do this thing. So, we got to play 3 levels as we were playing. We're going in it, dude. I'm just showing you levels that we won't even be able to play at this point because I weren't allowed to play these guys and I got completely messed up. Level 15 is the first one we can play. Good old double header right there as well. It's so good, dude. If you guys like this gameplay at all, smash that like, dude. I know it's different than what we normally do, but it's good.
Levels, Crystal, then you will find a floating clock when you enter for the second time. This floating clock activates time trial mode.
My boy.
Grab it, and the clock will start ticking. Race for the end to get the best time. But beware, some elements will change.
There you go. So they've added a lot of new hints, and there's it, for example, right there. There's a hint at the bottom. That wasn't in the original game, but now we get hints to kind of like tell us what we have to do inside the map. Super awesome, which I love this. I love this, dude. You guys, I'm so happy you're enjoying this. This is so much fun. Okay, here we go, boys. So straight away, I'm not going for the clock because I wanted to like collect all the boxes. I wanted to do loads of stuff for you dudes. Now, if you guys used to play this game a lot, and it's something that you remember from your childhood where it was like, I'm a huge speedrunner in this game, then there you go. They included all the little speedrunning things. They were telling us this yesterday. They were like, yo, right there, stuff that we weren't supposed to go on in the original, which were kind of exploited a little bit, had now been changed, and they put them back inside the game. So that you can now speedrun the exact same way, using that kaboom or bazooka right there. Absolutely crazy. What Crash game do you play on in your childhood? I played Crash 1, 2, and 3, which was the original, and then Returns, or was it Returns? I don't know, and then Warped. And then, of course, the Crash Racing as well on the PS1. Dude, all those games were amazing. But these are what those are. These are the remastered versions of the Crash Bandicoot games. So good. What's up, dude? What up, Ryan? Welcome back, dude. If you guys got anything that you want to know, feel free. I'm more than happy to actually answer any questions you guys have in the game, because we got to play it yesterday, which I'm pretty happy about, boys. Nostalgic? Yeah, it is. It's so good as well. Now, everything, like, pretty much they tried to make it exactly the same. And honestly, I've not played Crash Bandicoot in around 10 years, but everything felt exactly as I remembered. And I think that's the way they wanted to go with it, right? They were telling us, we had this big interview with them, and they spoke about it, all the dev team, and then we got to play it. And they basically just said they didn't want to disappoint anyone. So they didn't want to, upgrade anything except from the graphics, literally make it the exact playable experience that we all remember from our childhood, which is, like, the best thing ever, dude. Best thing ever. You completed every single Crash game. So have I, dude. And that's why it was so much fun playing this yesterday. And I literally had to play the game for like 20 minutes before I recorded this gameplay. So I wanted to make sure that I didn't die for you dudes, except for I think I died once in this whole run. But I wanted to do some flawless runs so you guys can just kind of get the best experience and just enjoy watching a little bit of Crash Bandicoot. Josh, big shout out to you as well, dude. Welcome back. When is it released, Pizza? I honestly, I don't know. I should have really listened to this. I think it's next month. I think it's in around a month from now, and I think it's just on PlayStation. I mean, it has to be, right? It was only on PlayStation back in the day, so I'm thinking it's just on PlayStation, dude. Chris Bob, welcome to the live stream, dude. Thank you for joining us. How long till it's released? Yeah, I'm thinking it's gonna be next month, dude. I think you guys. I'll have a look right now for the official release date, but I think it's a month from now. And it's gonna be so good. I enjoy this so much, and it's just kind of made me get more hyped about actually playing it in a month's time, which is gonna be good. Let me have a look. Crash Bandicoot PS4. When does it get released? The release date is June 30th, so it's not too long. It's like a month and 4 days away, right? Month and 4 days. Will you upload the game to your channel? I will play through the entire game when it releases on release day. 100%. 100%, dudes. PS4 only, yeah. Kind of annoying, but I mean, I've got a PS4. I'll play for you dudes, and hopefully you guys have got a PS4 as well. Will they remaster Crash Team Racing? So I asked them this yesterday, and they said they didn't know. They have no idea just yet. I mean, I don't think they would lie to us and just blatantly say they don't know if they did know. But it's something I would definitely assume they might give a go to, but it was definitely the main focus of the dev team to just work on doing the main ones originally. So Crash 1, 2, and Warped. And once you get those out of the way, we'll maybe they'll go and do it. I don't know. Is this on Nintendo Switch? No, this is on the PlayStation 4. PlayStation 4. Dude, June 30th is the release date for you guys to go and play this game early, which is going to be epic. And it's so nostalgic just being sat here and just showing you guys Game Boy. I mean, we got to play it yesterday, but it was so good. You're a legend. Thank you, Josh. I appreciate that a lot. It was so epic, dude. Honestly, if you guys have got any questions at all, feel free just to ask them inside of the comment section right now, and I will definitely answer them live. But I will leave this gameplay up on the channel as well, even though it's completely different to what we would ever do. It's definitely something I would definitely want to share with you guys, and I'm really excited about it. It's so good. And when I got the email of my my Activision rep that sorts me out for Call of Duty and stuff, he was like, because I sent him a message. I think when we met up to go to, I think it was DLC 1, when we went to play Raven the Redwoods, I was like, I've heard about Crash being released. Activision are the publishers. Please get me to an early access event for Crash Bandicoot. And he was like, I got you. And like 4 days ago, I get the email saying, you're coming down to London to play Crash Bandicoot. I was like, yes. So I got to play. It was good. This game brings back so many memories. I know! The childhood memories are all coming back, dudes. Putting the original Crash Bandicoot Trilogy on my Xbox will be upsetting. Dude, the originals, I don't know if they are. I remember there was a Crash game release on the Xbox, and I played it on the Xbox 360. Or was it, I think it might have been the original Xbox. I think it was Nitro something Strikes Back, maybe? I'm not 100% sure what it was, but this was really good. Oh, anything else you guys want to know? Feel free, just keep on asking questions, because honestly, this is taking me back. And there's the end of that level right there. We'll jump into the next level that I managed to play. But even the loading screens are interesting, dude. They made everything so good. So good. Is the statue boss fight still hard? So we only actually got to play 3 levels, because some of them are still in development, and they're not all 100% finished yet. So we got to play level 15 right there, and there's us getting the gem right there as well. But we only got to play level 15, level 21, and level 22, and none of those were boss fights, so I don't know. But they did say level 22 was originally the most difficult level ever, and I got through it flawlessly. They said they didn't want to change anything, and the difficult levels needed to stay exactly the same. So level 22 was the racing level, and I managed to do it, so that's good. And the racing level just feels perfect, dude. It's so good. Cortex Strikes Back, that was it. It was really good, dude. Really good. How many games were there? There was 3 in the trilogy, and that's why we're gonna get the Crash Bandicoot trilogy. Of course, we're getting the Crash Bandicoot 1, 2, and 3. And 3 is definitely the most difficult. 3 is what we're playing right now. We're playing Warped. And this was probably, even though I love number 1 and number 2 was okay, number 3 was definitely my favorite, because they included like the racing levels and stuff like that. And it just made it feel so good. Perfect game, dude. Perfect game. This is Warped, dude. You are watching Crash Bandicoot Warped right now. So good. The Crash Dance is available, 100%. I think it was when I think it might have even been at the end of this level, I got the Crash Dance. I think. How old am I? I am 24 years old. Yeah, that's right. And I still get excited about Crash Bandicoot, because it was a huge part of my childhood. Growing up in the 90s, if you didn't play Crash Bandicoot, you were the loser. You needed to play Crash back in the 90s to be cool. The Wrath of Cortex was the first Crash game released for all platforms. Yeah, and I actually really enjoyed it. Believe it or not, it was pretty good. But I think this is going to be a PlayStation exclusive as well. And I think, I might be wrong on that, but I think it is. The motorcycle Jackie. Yeah, you guys will see on the next level. Level 22 we're going to jump on once we finish this. That is my only death of the entire run, and I apologize for that death. But I tried to make it flawless for you dudes, but there you go. What do you do in this game? If you guys have never played this, you are living under a rock. So Crash Bandicoot. The main purpose of this game, it's got the same like kind of feel to like Mario games, like with like the story. So you've got to like go and save your girlfriend on one of them and stuff like that. But the main premise of this game is to collect boxes. It sounds weird, but you've got to get to the end of the level while breaking all the boxes on the map. Super weird, right? But I mean, it was the best game of the night. Oh, dude, I went down again. Okay, ignore me on that. That's the last down of this run, right? That's the only time we're going to end up dying. How on earth did you get to play this? My Activision rep that sorts me out for Call of Duty, I was at an early Call of Duty event, and he asked me if, well, no, I went to him and said, I heard that they were doing the Crash Trilogy, and I was like, I gotta go to the early event for that, and he was like, okay, I'll hook you up. So luckily, he managed to hook me up, and I went to play this yesterday, and it was so good. Chunkly, shout out to you, dude. I love your channel. Thank you, Chunkly. Appreciate that a lot, man. If you guys have got any questions at all about Crash Bandicoot, feel free. It's currently like the hottest day of the year, so I am sweating so much. But just feel free. I can do whatever you want. I want the music increase for nostalgia. Okay, I'll pump it up for a second. I'll be quiet for like a minute. But after I've showed you guys the gameplay, I'm just going to repeat the gameplay without my face. So if you're watching this right now and you're like, I don't like his face, just you just wait like 10 minutes and I'll replay it all on my face. But I'll put the music up a little bit louder just for a couple of minutes, just while we're doing this transition. How about that? It's good, right? Who didn't play this? Dude, it seems like a lot of you guys didn't play this. I know this is completely different to what we normally put on the channel. But, I mean, we've got like half the viewers right now, which is kind of crazy. And 12 dislikes. I don't know where those dislikes are coming from. I mean, it's Crash Bandicoot, right? Everyone should just smash that like button just for the... I mean, who doesn't like it? Crazy. Makes me feel extremely, extremely weird that you guys don't know what it is. Yeah, so this is pretty good, boys. It was amazing. Honestly, there's not a lot. Well, there's absolutely nothing that I thought was bad while I was playing this. And like I said, the dev team have like tried really, really difficult to like make this game better. And one thing that they did include into this map, and I'll explain a little bit more when we go on to the next map, sorry, on the racing level, is that they wanted to include the fact that when you when you die, the game makes it easier for you. They basically want it to be like, kind of like Mario Kart, so when you're like not doing great on the racing level, it will increase your chances of doing better. I think they actually didn't include that. I think they were thinking about it, because that was one problem with the last game. They never included that in the racing levels, and everyone found it super difficult. But yeah, they didn't include that. I managed to come first in it though, so I mean, I've not played Crash in 10 years, so you guys should be okay to be able to beat that level. And I'm going to play that in a minute, but yeah, it's good, boys. It's definitely good. I love your videos. Thank you, Jeddah. Appreciate that a lot, dude. You are an epic guy. How did you get your YouTube name? CodeNamePizza? Dude, I wanted to be super cryptic because I play zombies normally, so Codename, and then just pizza because I like pizza. Pretty much that. What happens to Tana in Crash 2 or Crash 3? I have no idea, dude. Like I said, I've not played this game in 10 years. I can't remember anything. But yeah, I played this yesterday though, and we only got to play 3 levels of Crash Bandicoot Warp. But these are 3 brand new levels. Like, this is mega exclusive right here. You won't be able to see this anywhere else just yet. So definitely enjoy this while you are watching it, boys. It's definitely a good thing to watch. Have you played Crash Bandicoot Twinsanity? Yes, once, and I played it for a few minutes and I didn't like it. I stopped playing Crash when he went into like the open world kind of games. I like side scrollers, and this is why it was like epic for me to play this when I got to go yesterday. Hey Pizza, what up, Mr. Simon? Welcome back, dude. This is my second PS2 game after San Andreas. Was this even released on PS2? I don't know. I originally played these on the PlayStation 1. So like Crash 1, Crash 2, and then the Warped, which is all on the PlayStation 1. And I think Warped got released in 98? Might have been 98? I might be wrong on that. You guys will probably know more than me. I think Crash Warped got released in 98. And it was like the best. I mean, I was so good. Pizza, my home-sized. What up, Joshua? Welcome back, dude. This is the demo? No, dude. This is the real game. I got to play 3 levels, and this is the actual game of Crash Bandicoot Warped on the N.Sane Trilogy. I got to go to an event yesterday where I got to play 3 levels, and I get to share it with you dudes, which I'm really happy about. There's me getting that gem as well, and I think at the end of this level, we do get Crash doing the Crash dance, which is absolutely perfect. And as soon as this level ends as well, we're going straight onto the racing level, which was like super epic. Really, really good. Brings back so many memories. Yes, it does. It really does, dude. And honestly, those won't change at all. Like, this doesn't get released now for another month, but even though I played it yesterday, I'm so excited. Like, it just brought back everything from when I was like, I don't know, like 8 years old, 5 years. I have no idea. I was super young though. Really good. The 90s kids unite. One tough cookie. You know. The nostalgia of growing up in the 90s right here with Crash Bandicoot. So good. I love Crash Warped. I think Crash Warped may have been my favorite. Crash 1 was really good. There were some levels that were super difficult because, of course, it was like the first game, and it was near like the top tier of, was it? You had to like climb a mountain or something on Crash 1. It was weird, but yeah, it was like near the end of Crash 1 that got difficult. I was like, yo, can I break those with that? But no. I missed those 2 boxes, and I could never figure out how I'm supposed to even like destroy them. The end of the level, it was like you missed 2, but yeah, I have no idea. I'm so scared of it. I'm a fan of Crash Bandicoot Captain. That's what I like to see, dude. Honestly, Crash is amazing, and just being able to play this, like I keep saying, it was definitely a dream come true to be able to go and play Crash Bandicoot early. Have you played Crash Bandicoot Cortex Strikes Back? I have. That was a game that I had on the original Xbox, and it was really, really good. And then you could download it for like $4.99 on the Xbox 360 store. So good from the marketplace, and that's something I might even go back to and just play this month before the trilogy actually comes out as well, which will be good. What do you guys say? Do you like this? Is it epic? I'm glad you guys are enjoying this. This was definitely a dream just to go and play it. Who remembers the Cat in the Hat film with Mike Myers from Shrek? Dude, Cat in the Hat film. I've not done this in years, so don't judge me. But when I was like 8 years old, there used to be like a kind of like a car boot sale or like a flea market near my house. And when I was like 8, there was this dude that like did pirated DVDs, and it was before there was like you could just pirate anything super easy. But it was way before that time. And the first ever thing I bought of him was Cat in the Hat. Pretty good story right there. So there you go. Episode 21's done. We're going to jump on to 22 right now, which is the racing level from this land. And I think there's multiple racing levels on this game. This is definitely not the only one, but this is the one that the dev team yesterday was telling us that it was like the most difficult level on the game. So if you can beat 22 and you can come first, you'll be fine with the rest of the maps as well. And this is something that I just jumped straight into and got first. So
reach for what good tonight.
way too loud. Crash Bandicoot, say it. Yo, Beats, this is my childhood, my favorite game. Let me read that out real quick. Let me get that up. Thank you for that donation as well, dude. That was way too loud. I thought I turned donations off for this, but thank you. I'll read this out right now. Yo, Peter, this is my childhood, my favorite game of all time, as you can tell by my name. I love your channel, love your energy. You're one of the better YouTubers. Thank you, Crash Bandicoot, or Crash Bandicoot, dude. I'm loving that. Crash Bandicoot, dude. What a great name. Thank you for that tip, dude. That's crazy. I didn't expect anything while playing Crash Bandicoot, so thank you, man. I appreciate that a lot. For the boss fight, is the cutscenes updated? All cutscenes are updated, yes. They're all remastered, everything, but the only difference is with the boss fights, we didn't get to play them. So I have no idea what the boss fights feel like, what they play like, but everything I played personally, like these 3 maps, all felt like Crash Bandicoot. It was a great experience, and just like, I feel like they've done a really good job. But yeah, all cutscenes are fully updated, and yeah, I've got a piece of B-roll footage as well that they gave me. That I honestly, it's like 2 minutes long. I don't know if it's any different to my gameplay, because this is what I recorded myself. But I can definitely have a look at that in a minute and see if you guys want to see that too. Did you play any of the final levels? No, so I only got to play level 11, 21, and 22. I think it was 11, 21, and 22, or 15. 15, 21, and 22 were the levels that I got to play. And I've shown you guys 15 and 21 already. This is level 22, and I do come first, which is epic. But this is like my all-time kind of childhood memory of Crash Bandicoot, except for one level on Crash 1 that I could never beat. But this is probably my all-time favorite memory from Crash, doing this motorcycle level, and also the UFO levels. Man, I wish I got to play those, but yeah, this is one of the ones I definitely remember a lot. So I'm happy that I can bring this one for you dudes, for sure. But like I said, they were really thinking about turning this into kind of like the Mario Kart style of things, where it rewarded you if you were doing badly. So they would like include more of like the booster pads and stuff like that if you were doing really bad. And that final booster pad knocked me over the edge. Boom, first place right there. But yeah, they were definitely considering doing that, but I'm glad that they said they didn't, and they actually wanted it to be a difficult level. But I'm glad they definitely kept it the same, because it was definitely the most difficult level of the game, I think. How come you were allowed to play this? It was just my Activision rep got in touch, dude, and he was like, yo, we got you a game to play. And I was like, yes, because I asked him like 3 months ago if I could play Crash Bandicoot early, and he was like, yeah, you can record it as well. Well, you can put it on the channel. So there's episode or level 15, 21, and 22. I'll jump back over to level 15 again, and then we can have a little look around again. We'll just instantly play that again. There you go. Level 15, level 21, and 22. You can also see the loading screens of those. I weren't allowed to go into those levels. Only 15, 21, and 22, but there you go. You guys can at least see them. When does this come out? June 30th is the release date of Crash Bandicoot. Crash 1, 2, and 3.
If you have already reached
the cutscene again.
then you will find a floating
This is him explaining that we can kind of, as long as you get the level crystal, the original level crystal from beating that level, you can do the time trials for the level as well. So every single level has like 5 gems that you can get. It's all exactly the same as the original.
But beware.
How much will it be? I have no idea about that, dude. Not a clue. Hey, CodeNamePizza, do you remember that this is a PS1 game? I do. The PS1 game, or the PS2 game, sorry. The PS2 game, it was Nitrous Strikes Back. I think Cortex Strikes Back, maybe? I honestly can't remember. It was Someone Strikes Back. And it was okay. It definitely wasn't as good as 1, 2, and 3, but it was really good. These are the ones that are remastered from the PlayStation 1 version of Crash Bandicoot, which is really good. I give up asking my question. Please ask Lick Gaming. Please ask again. I'm so sorry. I'll tell you what. Let me go up here. Let me see if I can find you. Oh, there you go. I already answered it. It costs £25 to £30. That seems reasonable. Definitely. I mean, you could go and play the PS1 version for super cheap now, but it's not worth it. This remaster is perfect in every way. It's definitely something you guys should definitely have a look at. Mystic says, "You're so lucky. I went back to my PS2 or 3 to play it again. Do a live stream of you playing the PS3 version. I can definitely go back and I'll do a live stream at some point before this game comes out. So as soon as this comes out, I'll 100% play this for you. So on Xbox, I'll go back to the original Xbox and we'll play some of the original Xbox one, or just a PS1, 2, and 3 again. So it's now released on the PS4. I know the original 3 are now on the PS4, but they're not the remastered versions. They're just the normal ones. How do you get to play this early? So I get to go to Call of Duty events. If you guys don't know, I'm normally a Call of Duty Zombies channel. And we like live stream and do videos every day. So if it's something you guys are super interested in, then definitely subscribe. Keep up to date with this. But of course, this is also coming out from Activision. The publishers of this game is Activision. Publishers of Call of Duty Zombies is Activision. So I get to go to all the early access events for Call of Duty and kind of work as their promotional guy. So like if they want something to be shown, then it's free promotion, right? I get to go and play it, show you guys, and they don't have to pay like a big time person to go and do it. So that's one bonus. And then they just got in touch saying, well, I showed interest. I was like, I really want to play Crash Bandicoot early. And they were like, okay, we'll hook you up. So I got to play early. Timmy, big shout out to you, dude. Welcome back. I struggled so much with the boss fight when I was a kid. I know. I think that when I started playing Crash, I think I was... My first Crash game. When did Crash come out? Was it 96 or 95? I'm not sure, but I was still pretty young. I think I might have been 5 or 6 playing first Crash Bandicoot. And I got through 1, 2, and 3. Finally, I got through them all. But the boss fights in 3 were definitely something a little bit challenging. But, I mean, I got through them all right. And I think you should be fine now. Especially if you play this as a kid, you're going to be absolutely fine. Can you show Coco? Coco is inside of... Well, I didn't play, but Coco is definitely inside of, like, some of the footage. And you guys will see. But didn't actually get to play with any other character. Just Crash. Would you put a Wumpa fruit on pizza and eat it? I mean, it looks good. They always say that it doesn't taste like an apple. It's something completely unique. But to me, it's still an apple. It looks like an apple. So, I mean, apple on pizza, would I do it? Probably not. But Wumpa fruit, good. I think it was 96. Original was 96. Okay. Definitely good, dude. Definitely good. I remember being chased by a giant walrus. That was one of the bosses, right? There was some crazy bosses inside of this game. And, of course, you finish things off with... Cortex, right? I'm pretty sure Cortex was the final boss inside the game, which was super good. Dude, we are on like the hottest day of the year right now. If I look super sweaty, because I am. It's hot inside of here. And especially in this country, there's no air conditioning in any of the buildings at all, so it's bad. Is this Crash or Old Crash? This is Crash. This is Crash Warped from the N.Sane Trilogy. So if you guys are wanting to purchase this next month, this is official gameplay that I recorded yesterday of the trilogy, but playing Crash Warped on that trilogy, which is always good. Anything else you guys want to ask? Feel free. I'm more than happy to absolutely answer any questions. As long as you guys are enjoying the nostalgia, that's all that matters to me, dude. Anything at all, feel free, dude. So yeah, this level was a lot of fun, and I recorded a lot of death scenes as well. So like when Crash gets like injured by certain things, you'll get some crazy stuff. So if you walk into this dude, he'll like hit Crash, he'll hit the camera, or if you fall down a pit, he'll come up as like an angel, or if a frog gets you, the frog will kiss you and the frog will turn into a prince, or if the guy, I'm not up to him just yet, I don't think, the guy with the big sword hits you, Crash will just get cut in half. Super cool death animations, and I recorded quite a lot of those. Might show you at some point, but I've not got them rendered out just yet. This game looks amazing. Yeah, it does. Crash Bandicoot, dude. I mean, it's something definitely from my childhood that was super awesome. So, definitely something you guys should definitely check out. Well, it's definitely something I'm checking out. So, dude, you feel free. Why doesn't Crash have a shirt on? I mean, we can just thank that he's wearing pants. I mean, that's good enough for me, dude. I mean, he could. I don't know. He's a pretty cool mascot. Like, Crash was the original like PS1 mascot that they needed, really. I mean. That's one thing that PS1 was lacking. Like, Nintendo tried so hard to have a good mascot with, like, Mario and, like, Sega had Sonic. And then PlayStation needed one. And they didn't originally want Crash as the mascot. They designed something completely different. But I think Crash Bandicoot definitely ended up in the 90s and definitely the early 2000s as well. Crash definitely ended up as the mascot of PlayStation. Kind of the unofficial one, but I think definitely. Got to play it? Yeah, I got to play it a day, well, I got to play it yesterday. And we only got an hour to play the game, but they let us record like 20 minutes of footage and 3 levels. So I've got all the levels for you right here, which is going to be good. Anything else you guys want to know? How do you get early gameplay? I have a source at Activision. And when I went to a Call of Duty event, I go to Call of Duty events every like 2 months. And because they're both with the same publisher, Activision, I said that I love Crash and I want to play it, so they let me go and play it early, which is nice. This looks terrible. Really? How, dude? Crash Bandicoot is legendary. Legendary, dude. Don't forget Spyro. If Spyro gets remastered, I'm going to be super happy. That's definitely another thing from like the 90s that was a super, super big part of my childhood. Just like Crash. I mean, Crash is probably one of the biggest, probably the 3rd biggest game franchise from the 90s that definitely was like my whole childhood in one right there. I still have the old Crash Bandicoot games. I'm so disappointed in myself. I remember it was when I originally wanted the original Xbox, and I think I was only about 11, and I couldn't afford it, and I went and sold all my PlayStation 1 games, and I still got the PlayStation though, but I sold all my PlayStation games so I could go and get an Xbox. And I look back, I had so many, and Crash Bandicoot 1, 2, and 3 were all in there, and I was like, dude, I'm gutted. But at least we're getting the remasters. I think that's good enough, right? No, it's good. Yes, it is. This looks great. Yes, it does. I want to play this now. It's not too long until you get to play it, though. I mean, you get to play it in 34 days. Not that long. Not that long at all. Glad you guys are enjoying this, though. It is a lot of fun to show you dudes this. So I'm going to stick around just until there's our 2nd death of the run. We've got 1 more to go. And as soon as we do finish showing you guys footage, I'm going to leave it playing for an extra 2 cycles, and then you guys can just enjoy the gameplay without my stupid face and just enjoy it. But I thought I would at least have my face on to talk to you dudes, just let you ask any questions that you want, and just show you guys gameplay, basically. Crash, my favorite. Katsu, I'm glad to hear that. It's so much fun. So good. Pizza, shout me out. I love you. Joshua, huge shout out to you, dude. I really want to see some death animations. Dude, I wish I rendered them out. I tell you what, I can show you on my Elgato software. I didn't render them out, I don't think. But I definitely recorded a lot, dude. A lot. Did you only get footage for Warped, and have you ever played Oddworld? I played Oddworld as a kid in the 90s, and it was something that I liked, kind of, but it's not like 100%. I don't think I got it. I think I might have been a little bit too young to actually 100% get, like, the humor in it. So it was definitely kind of a game aimed at teenagers for, like, the humor, and I was only around about 7 when I played it. So I don't remember it too much, but I remember I didn't really get it as much as I got Crash Bandicoot, because this was a game for any ages, right? But no, I've not played any other Crash game from the remasters except from Warped. I only got to play Warped. Do you know that Crash was owned by Universal Studios, right? I do, because I remember going to Universal Studios Orlando and getting a Crash Bandicoot, like, arcade unit. Like a little arcade game. So cool. And I think when you go to Universal Studios still, I think Crash Bandicoot does come out sometimes as a character. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure about that. Is the rocket launch shooting apples? Yeah, they're called, I think they're called Wumpa fruits, and they're like the staple of the franchise, kind of. The Wumpa fruit. They're not apples. They definitely made that clear. This is one thing. I keep on running back and forth so I can show you guys this, but this is one thing they were like, that took a lot of effort, which is the reflection. The reflection of Crash inside of there. They said it took quite a lot of coding to get that right, to see inside of the mirror, and they said it was in the original, but now that we're on the remastered, it takes up so much more space than it did on the original. But it's definitely really cool to see the reflection of Crash and the in-game reflection of everything happening in the world right there as well, dude, which is always good. Crash is my childhood, Jack, you know, it's a really good game. Honestly, I absolutely freaking love it, and I'm glad that I get to share this with you guys right now as well. Saying you played it in the 90s makes you sound old. I know, well, I was born in 93. So I'm 24 right now. I'm not that old. There's a lot of people older that play this game, but I enjoyed it a lot as a child. Like, it was so good. And I had that PS1, the PS1 hookup of the parents for Christmas. And I got to play good old Crash Bandicoot and just get some other epic games on there as well, which is always good. Are you going to stop COD to play Crash? No. But I am definitely considering getting a 2nd channel going where I can show you guys all types of games and not just focus on that. So if that's something you are totally interested in, just let me know. Maybe just drop a 1 inside the chat if you guys want to see other stuff from me. Because if you do, I'll start a 2nd channel and we can do different games every day as well as content on the 1st channel too. Which is this channel, of course. N.Sane Trilogy coming not soon enough. I know. I know. I mean, I played this, and all I want to do is just play it again. I wish I could have just played through the whole thing. But like I said, we only got an hour to play, and we only got to play these 3 levels as well. Anything else you guys want to know, feel free and ask while I am still here. Like I said, we've got 1 more level to play. And then when we get through that level, I'm going to turn off my face cam and just play the actual gameplay for you dudes, so you can just watch the gameplay over and over again. And I'll play it on like a 2 loop, so it'll be like another 40 minutes of gameplay. Yes, second channel will be cool. A lot of ones inside the chat. I'm glad that you guys are liking that, because that kind of means that I can branch out and just do lots of other stuff instead of sticking to the same game, which would be really nice. I was born in 96 and been playing Crash since 98. Played every single one. Dude, I like I said before, I completely went off, dude. I'm so sorry. Like, it's the hottest day of the year with no air conditioning, and the sweat is just going into my eyes. I'm so sorry. That's so gross. But, yeah, dude, like I said before, I completely went off Crash Bandicoot when it started going into, like, the full, like, looking around lands and stuff. I'm a huge, like, side-scroller type of guy. So once it left that kind of feel, I didn't feel the love for it anymore. But now that they're doing this, I'm straight back on it, dude. I'm gonna play these. I'm gonna get, like, the time trials all done. Absolutely everything. Play through the games twice so we can get everything done. Should be really, really nice. Hi Pizza, what up Ali the Gamer? Welcome back, dude. Thank you for being here. Robert, big shout out to you as well. Before Activision owned Crash, Universal owned Crash. Then Universal got bought out. Well, there you go. You're doing some crazy talk. You know more than me, dude. PS4 Xbox One. I played this on the PlayStation 4. I think it's going to be a PlayStation 4 exclusive. So I don't think it's going to be coming to the Xbox One at all. 2 Pro View Games. What up, my boy? How? You know, Pizza got the hookup, dude. Did your brothers or sister play? So I had an older brother, and he played Crash Bandicoot, but he wasn't as big as fan as me. He was a little bit older. He was like 4 or 5 years older, so he was into some kind of like the PS1 games that I didn't really get. So he was into like Silent Hill, and he was into what else? Like, just, you know, those type of games that was definitely for the teenage audience. And he loved Oddworld. Again, like, that was something that was for the teenage audience that I didn't understand at the time. I liked this. I liked Spyro. And there was some older games that I enjoyed, like the original GTA on the PlayStation as well. But it was definitely, I love these games. And I still do. And that's the thing, like, when you grow up with these type of games, you'll always love them forever, dude. Side-scrollers are my jam, and I love them. I love them so much. Do you remember Twin Sanity? I do, and I didn't like it that much. I only like the side-scrolling games, dude. And I don't know. Just 1, 2, and 3 were definitely the best in my opinion. So nostalgic. I know. So good. So good. Have you played Crash Racing games? Yeah, I loved them. I really did like them. And you'll see in the next level, you've only just arrived inside this live stream, that the Crash Racing level inside of this game is super good as well. I just wish that they let us play the level with the UFOs, and I wish I would have asked, because the racing level with the UFOs was like the best level on the game. That's one of the things I remember the most from my childhood. But yeah, we got to play the motorcycle level where you just race a load of the Cortex's bad guys and stuff like that. So it was definitely a fun one. I forgot the name of Crash Racing game, but have anyone ever played it before? It's called Crash Team Racing. So good. So good. Crash of the Titans equals trash. Dude, I'm telling you, it all comes down to these first 3 games. And Crash Racing. I'll include Crash 3 Racing, but these 3 were like the best. The best. What was your favorite boss level? I honestly can't remember too many. See, like I said, I've not played these games since I was young, dude. And it brought back a lot of nostalgia playing them, but I don't remember that much. I remember the Cortex boss fight, and that was really fun. Like, so I have to just go with Cortex. I remember some kind of, like, sea creature as well, but I have no idea what it was. Some weird sea creature. We'll jump in onto that racing level again right now. We'll play this for you dudes, and then I will happily just play the gameplay for you guys as well. Pizza, go play Crash Bandicoot, The Wrath of Cortex. It's a great game. I know! I played through the entire thing. That was another one that was definitely enjoyable, but that was the final one that I enjoyed. And then after that, they seemed to go to, like, the open world thing that I'm not a massive fan of. There's more than one Crash Racing game? I did not know that, dude. I remember playing the original one on the PS1. I think I might actually still have it somewhere. Maybe. Not 100% sure about that. Maybe. Call the second channel Codename Plays? Yeah, I was thinking that. I was definitely thinking that. I mean, it's still got the CMP brand. Dude, my eyes are so bad right now. So bad. My hay fever is really bad, dudes. Congrats on 450k. Thank you, dudes. Appreciate that a lot. Yeah, Crash Bandicoot, absolutely legendary game. So good. Any other questions, dudes? I'm going to be heading off. I'm just going to leave the gameplay playing in around 2 minutes' time. So any questions you've got now, please ask me right now, dude. Ask absolutely anything you need to know. I love you. Thank you, Hamoud. Appreciate that a lot, dude. Pizza, do you think there's more Easter eggs in Zombie Chronicles? Probably, man. Probably. But this is Crash Bandicoot, my dude. This is Crash Bandicoot. Crash Nitro card. I remember that as well. Dude, yeah, they're so good. So good. Chris Bob, welcome back, dude. Thank you for joining us. We got my boy Kyra up inside of here as well. Thanks for joining us, dudes. Yeah, anything else that you guys want to ask before I leave, feel free to ask it now. So we'll do this. Pizza, will you live stream it when it comes out? Yes, we'll run through the entire game. There's 2 games that I'm 100% excited about playing this year that I will stream on this channel, which is Crash Bandicoot N.Sane Trilogy and also the brand new South Park game, the Fractured But Whole, which I'm excited about as well. Because that first South Park game was amazing, so I'm really excited about it. Man, I both envy you and I'm jealous. Dashi, don't worry, it's not too long. 35 days. 35 days. I loved playing it yesterday. It was so cool. But it's made me want to play even more now. So I'm going to have to wait 35 days now, which I'm not happy about. But it was definitely fun. Okay, boys. Well, there you go. Final little boost. And there is the finish. So what I'll do is, like I said before, I'm going to turn off my face cam, turn off my microphone. I'm going to replay the footage for you guys so you can just watch it without any face cam at all. And just enjoy Crash Racing. How did you play it? I have contacts at Activision because of Call of Duty. That's what I normally play. And yeah, I get to go to Call of Duty early access events. And I spoke to one of them there saying, I want to play Crash. And they said, okay. So yeah, I got to play it yesterday, which is really epic. But I will play the gameplay for you dudes one more time. But without my stupid face, if that's something you didn't want. And we can just have some fun. So I'll see you guys soon. Just thank you for hanging out, watching this with me. And enjoy the gameplay. Dudes, just have fun. And I'll see you guys soon. Thank you for watching, dudes. Peace out.
Crash, Coco. If you have already retrieved a levels crystal, then you will find a floating clock when you enter for the 2nd time. This floating clock activates time trial mode. Grab it and the clock will start ticking. Race for the end to get the best time, but beware, some elements will change.
guys, do hope that you guys have a fantastic day, and welcome to the interesting video.
Crash, Coco. If you have already retrieved a levels crystal, then you will find a floating clock when you enter for the second time. This floating clock activates time trial mode. Grab it, and the clock will start ticking. Race for the end to get the best time, but beware, some elements will change.